Hi, Andy from Ant Panda. This is the start of known as the Amazon Cheap Tech Review. So we're going to review some of the cheaper or budgetary items that normally you would order on Amazon to perform these things. Do you have a problem cleaning your keyboard? I always do, and usually I stick with a nice can of air. But I ran out of can of air, so I looked on Amazon to see if there was anything else that I could try. And guess what? There was this. ColorCoral gel. Apparently this is a thing that people are starting to use now. So for $7.99, I decided to take it upon myself to see if this was even worth a damn. So we're going to take a look at this, look at the reviews on Amazon, and then compare our own review, the Ant Panda review, and see if this compares. So let's get started. So ColorCoral Universal Dust Cleaner is basically a gel that you apply onto the keyboard in order to actually clean all of your crap that's on there. And I'm not going to say I'm the most clean of people, but I'm also going to say that I am not the dirtiest of them either, because my keyboard is primed and ready to go for this. This was about $7.99 on Amazon Prime. So budgetary wise, if this gets more than a few multiple uses out of it, then I would say that price is actually pretty good. Presentation and shipping, this came in a normal typical Amazon bubble bag, and then of course it has this nice little canister that it's in with nice clear instructions on it, as you can see. But it's pretty basic. There's not a whole lot to it or anything like that. So the next pieces that we're going to look at is the functionality and longevity, and see how this kind of compares to the Amazon review, which Amazon review will be shown right there, and basically has a few different categories itself, which some of it doesn't exactly make sense as I look over it, such as battery life. And if you look at the different categories of ease of use, it's got a 4.4, value for money 4.0 cents, suction power, easy to clean, and battery life. So we're going to check on all this stuff, but we're going to have our own comparison review because that's a lot of categories, and I especially don't want to review it for battery life. However, I will say we'll see what the scent feels like, the suction power, and easy to clean, because if it leaves stuff on my keyboard, of course I'm not going to be super happy about it. But let's take a look. So let's just open this up and we'll see what it has in there. Oh good, sealed for approval. I approve. Oh, there's already some goop in it, which, I mean, the whole thing is goopy, so that's just, it looks a little strange, but we'll see. Feels like adult putty. I don't like this feeling, I could tell you that. Alright, and I should have another camera set up for my camera vision of my keyboard. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Alright, this is revolting. This sucks. This is not great. Oh. Oh. Alright, well, that was fun. let's just put this back in here. And yeah, that's gonna be that. Ow. All right, well, now that we went through all of that funness, so functionality of this thing is probably going to be, I'm going to give it a 3.5 because, oh my god. If you were a gel person, if you like gel or liquidy, jelly stuff that doesn't smell or anything, this is for you. But if it's someone like me, I'm a little weary about it. I'm not a fan of slime. I'm not a big slime guy. And then the longevity of it, to be honest, I'm going to need to give this probably a 3. Mainly because there's no real good way of cleaning it. And once you've actually used it, so I would say about 10 to 12, maybe 15 times, you're going to start just getting all sorts of stuff just kind of collected in here. And you're just going to need to throw it away and buy another one anyways. So on average, we're looking at probably about a 3.5 overall for this guy. At least that's kind of how I'm ranging this overall for it. So the biggest problem with this is just going to be that if you can get a can of air for $2 or $3 and it'll last you a lot longer, it probably will more than this. So I wouldn't recommend getting this so much. I'd probably just prefer a can of air over this anytime. So anyway, thanks so much for joining. If you got any questions, feel free to hit me in the comments down below about ColorCoral. I'll put the link in the description. That way, if you want to purchase one, you can try it yourself for $7.99. Otherwise, thanks for watching the video. If you like this, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these as we go on. And also, if you've got any product recommendations you'd like me to test out for you, feel free to let me know, and that could be the next video. So thanks again, and I'll catch you next time.